Hello, welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and if this sign is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading. And I really want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter so much to me. Thank you. And if this particular reading resonates with you, I would love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. All right, Virgo, so let's go ahead and talk about the 19th through the 25th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have that guiding card for you. In fact, it's the 9 of Pentacles. Indeed, we have an opportunity to talk about the finances. We're going to talk about how for the month of October, you need to have a strong focus on your finances, your savings. What do you got going on with your savings? Do you have a savings? Is your money working as hard as you are? Is it not? What are you doing with your money? That's kind of the big question, and you can do whatever you want with that. But I'm here to ask it so that you'll think about it and then do whatever you need to do. All right? Excellent. All right. A couple of messages from my better angels. My better angels are talking about how we need to do all kinds of interesting projects in October, but in small, complete bites, so that in just a couple of days, they'll start to finish, be done, and we can clean up after them, and we don't have stuff strewn about everywhere all the time, or stuff that's running amok and being messy, right? We don't want to have a lot of messy things going on. So it will be important for us to pay attention to that sort of thing, okay? It will be very nice when you do that, because you'll be able to have company in between projects. As you finish one thing, you can show it off and then do the next, right? So that's cool. The other message is that we need to be looking at things from a higher perspective with our frenemies or our friends or whoever that are doing those little tiny things that make us insane. Because we do all have those little things. We have little quirks. We have little intentions, little thoughts that when people do certain things, it makes us nuts. Everybody's got their own individual list. And you'll find that if you can come up with a plan or a story that helps you accept the situation for what it is in some way, instead of getting all upset. I like to talk about the neighbor who walks his dog past your house, and the dog always poops, and he never picks it up. And you're like, right? So every time you go outside, you go, he's been by. But if you tell yourself a little story, it's completely solo to you. It is not a story you will share with everybody in the universe, but you will tell to yourself. But if you tell yourself a little story like, oh, but he hurt his back, and he can't bend over and touch his toes when he's standing. So the reason why he never cleans up after his dog is because he just can't do it. And now, compassionately, we can go out there and go, it's cool. I got this. I got this. You're okay. I got this, mister. I'm sorry you broke your back. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go do this. And it's a thing you have with the dog now, and it's not about that guy anymore. And you don't have to let him rent space in your head, because sometimes we let those things stay in there and like take up extra space, and it's not good. So we don't have any room for our creative, beautiful, lovely juices to flow, and we get a little irritated, a little frustrated. It's like that. So yeah, it's one of those moments where we're really excited about the prospects of being free of it and taking good care of it in that way. And I think that it will be very nice for you to free yourself from that. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the cards. We have 3 cards from the overview video. We're going to get a mystery card for you. Let's do that. This is, of course, the Mythic Tarot. It's a fun deck. We've used it before in the past. We just haven't used it lately. So let's go ahead and set these cards over here. All right, we'll set this one right here. Now we're going to use this Tarot of the Abyss to go a little deeper into this particular week, the 19th through the 25th. What do we get here? All right, so let's talk about this week. The Strength card shows up. We want you to remember that going beyond your personal limits or limiting beliefs is going to be very important for you this week. So whatever you've been told you could or couldn't do, or maybe you told yourself you could or couldn't do, is not necessarily true. We need to just sort of work on that and see, are we making our world smaller? We want to make it not smaller. We want to make it bigger. What would you do if you had no limits? Oh, you'd be limitless. What? Exciting. So exciting. Where would you go? What would you do? What would happen, right? Somebody was just asking me about what about the Powerball. I was like, yes. I haven't really thought about winning the Powerball, but you talk about limitless. Woo-wee, right? And the King of Pentacles is here, of course, saying that there's a male energy person who's very concerned about the finances who will be playing a part for you in this picture. So he may be one of the people creating limits for you or saying this is where the limits are. And we're going to be like, question mark. I don't know about that because I want to go beyond limits. You're going beyond limits. He might be making limits. So keep that in mind. All right. And the Page of Pentacles showing that there will be new information about ways to make more money. We love that. We always love that. This could be just a new way to invest your money. This could be a new way to make passive income. This could be a new way to generate generational wealth, you know? So keep an ear out. Pay attention to what's going on because we want you not to miss the moment, all right? We don't want you to miss that opportunity. It could also be coming from this person, this King of Pentacles, because he's very pentacly. He's very much about the money. So he might have that information for you. But remember, you are a limitless person. You can do whatever you need to do. So this information may seem almost limited. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Well, maybe you can. So keep that in mind, all right? Where are you blocked this week? So this week we're talking about not being able to get any help from other people right now. So other people are not going to be available to be of assistance to you at this time. Very interesting. So you're going to be working it out on your own for the most part. So you don't have a lot of extra hands-os in the mix that are going to be of assistance. The Tower card shows up to say things are not falling together, nor are they falling apart. Everything is sort of status quo. Everything is standing still. You're in a static moment. Nothing. It's right here. It's right here. It's in balance for a moment. It's doing what it needs to do, which is pause. Everything is on pause. It's not falling, but it's not going together either. It's not It's not teeter-tottering either. It's just sitting still, which is cool. Oh, look, you got a double whammy on the Five of Wands. Look at that. You are super on your own right now. Okay. So don't try and get anyone else to come out and help you right now with a project because that's not what's going on. You have twice as much energy not coming towards you to assist you in the process. So it just might be that you have to make your own decision over here on your own. But I mean, phone calls, I don't think that anyone, I think that a phone call would be okay. I don't see, this seems like, can you come over and help me move the wood around in the yard? And they're going to be like, don't have time for that. Sorry. Instead of the other options. So just be aware. This seems like more physical help won't be available, but you can have a phone conversation with a person and it will be interesting. What? No. Yes, indeed. Haha. We have a double-double. We have the Five of Wands doubled in the blocking department, but we have the Tower here. Haha, the Tower here, and the Tower is part of your solution. Double-double. My goodness. All right. So, yeah, so with the Tower here in your solution, we are falling, things are starting to fall in one direction or another, okay? So you've worked it through. You've been feeling a little fussy and feisty. New information about ways to make more money. Certainly after last week when you were made the boss, but then they said, well, but you're not really the boss yet. Just wait. Things are falling together. We're talking about the money over here, blah, 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 blah. No help. There's no help for you right now. Nothing is falling. And now, finally, sometimes it comes out very cyclical, and the answer is, yeah, time is of the essence. And at the end of the month, at the end of the week, you are going to be able to have something fall through or fall into place. So it's going to be very good for you. I really appreciate that. And the Eight of Swords, feeling like you want to be more in control of certain things. There may be a small area of the new job that you're supposed to be doing where you can, you know, run it past the old guy who's still there and say, hey, I have this idea. What if we do da 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 da? You tell him 95% you and put 5% of him on it, and he'll think it's his idea and say, yeah, that's a great idea I had. Why don't you go implement that? I was like, all right, thank you. So you have to get the old guy to bless your idea so that you can actually go ahead and get busy with something and feel like you're really getting it done, all right? And then, of course, the Seven of Swords shows up to say, once you're in charge of something, you're going to delegate the crap out of that. You can, okay, here, you guys do this, and you guys do that, and you guys do this. It's going to be great. And you will have people listening to you because you've already spent a whole week getting to know them and talking to them and letting them know you're on their side, da-da-da-da-da. Little donut action, everything is wonderful. You have won them over, and now you're in a little, and this is only a teeny tiny corner of the job that you're going to be in charge of when this guy finally bails out, but you're going to be getting your feet into it. You're going to finally get into doing it and able to delegate some stuff and get some people working for you, and it will be very fulfilling for you to have this going on because you feel like, oh, I'm finally being proactive about what I was actually hired to do. Ta-da! And that is super cool. Well done. Ha-ha. Double whammy, double whammy. I'm impressed. Okay, there's a lot of whammies. I've been noticing it this month for most of the readings. I'm having a lot of whammies. So, fun. Okay. Let's get you a Moon Oracle card. All right. What is going on here? We are staying kind of in the middle of the deck here, aren't we? Seems like it. It's what comes through. All right, what do we have here? White light. Oh my goodness, yes. You are the bringer of light, especially in this interesting space where things seem a little bleak, a little bit less than awesome, because you're still under the haze of this other person. So you're still walking around as this little bubble of white light within the haze, and people want you to be there. They want you to shine your light and get rid of that damn haze, but the fact is, you have to wait for the haze to want to split, right? So you're doing your little thing. You're going to be a little bit of white light in a little corner of the room where you're going to be working and delegating things as the Seven of Swords. You're going to be over there doing your little thing, and it's going to spread like wildfire. You know what I mean? Like a candle. You're going to light one candle to one person and one candle to another person. Another person's going to light their candle, and then those people are going to run off and light other people's candles, and it's just going to, everybody will start lighting each other's candles. The light is going to be spreading, and you started it because you showed up with your candle. All right? I love this. I love, love, love this. It's a very small, itty bitty thing, but I feel like it's one of those things where, yeah, I can almost see you doing that, running around handing out candles to all of your new employees that are waiting for you. And then you show up one day and say, I'm lighting candles. Here, I'm lighting your candle. And then everybody will end up with a lit candle. Ta-da! I task you with going and lighting somebody else's candle. That is the gig. I want everybody to communicate with everybody else, and I want you to go and light each other's candles. So then everybody's, but you have to talk to the person. You can't just light the candle. You have to talk to them and say hello. When you have disjointed groups of people, you have to do weird, funny little projects to help get them communicating and talking to each other. It's fun. All right, so let's talk about your mystery card. All right. Ooh, the Seven of Wands. Yes, indeed. Seven of Wands is about, of course, wanting to share your ideas and having people be less than open to your ideas and having to sort of win them over one at a time instead of winning them over all at once. This is very much what you were doing last week when you were talking to all those people one-on-one instead of as a group. But remember, we have those limiting beliefs that we were working our way through. But I think that's part of what you're working through over here as part of your solution, is stepping into the situation of saying, hey, guess what? I'm going to tip that scale myself. Well done. Very good. Convince one person and you'll be ready. You'll be well on your way. Okay? That's super cool. I love that for you. Okay, cool. You need a pocket full of rocks. Ooh, all right, we have carnelian, we have red garnet, whoop, and we have that cool purple stone that I forget every time I think about it. Okay, so if I stop thinking about it, it will come to me. We'll start over here. So, sugilite. See, it works perfectly. Sugilite is right there. This is carnelian. It's a second chakra stone, and it is all about the creativity, bringing your joy and your energy and your creativity to the situation, very much about what you're going to share your ideas over here. And also with your money situation, you're going to be creative about your situation and set yourself free. Nice. Red garnet. Second chakra stone also, more about your physical body. How's your physical body doing? Are you feeling physically awesome or not so awesome? Make sure that you're taking good care of your physical body in whatever way you need to, whether that's about going to see the doctor. I am not a doctor, so if you're feeling wonky, wookie, or weird, please go see a doctor. Get checked out. Make sure that everything is as it should be, because nobody wants to be feeling not so great, and this could have to do with blood stuffs. So get your blood checked. Maybe your blood levels are a little wonky or off kilter, or something you're eating is changing your situation. You don't want that. So go check it out and see what's going on. See what you need to do. All right? Don't take my word for it. Go see a doctor. All right? This card here is this stone here is talking about sugilite. It is a 6th chakra stone, and it is here to show you the divine in yourself. Through your third eye, you can meditate with this stone on your third eye, and it will show you the divine within you. Okay? It is beautiful stone. It opens up your third eye to the light within yourself. Okay? So if you don't believe me that you have a beautiful light inside you, it's time to meditate with sugilite on your third eye and see the beautiful light inside you for yourself. Okay? Very cool. All right. So I'm going to set these stones down right here. Virgo, what a week. I love it. You're like, okay, limit me not. Watch this. I got this. I can unlimit myself. And you did. You unlimited yourself in your finances, but you also unlimited yourself at work. Very nice. You're just going to finagle your way in. We were talking about how you were moving like water last week, right? And now here you are. I'm here. Watch out. I'm going to get you. I love it because it's beautiful and it's pervasive in a good way, right? So it's beautiful and lovely, and you're just going to go in and slowly but surely get in there and take care of whatever needs taking care of, and it will be beautiful. All right. So good for you, Virgo. So these stones are here for you if you want to carry them, and if you want to carry something else, you're perfectly welcome to. Comment below. Let me know what you're carrying around, and I'd be happy to chat with you about that. If you want to look in the description box below, there's a lot of interesting information there. There's all the decks that I'm using are listed, so you can go ahead and get them on Amazon or Etsy. You can also see a list of all the fairs that I'm at and where I'll be, when I'll be there at different times of the year. And you can come out to a Renaissance fair, and I will happily read for you. And or if you can't come out to the fair when you need a reading, I totally understand. I may not be in your town. But you can get a phone reading. So there's a way to book a phone reading with me, a private phone reading, and we can do that for you. All right? I'm here for you in as many ways as I possibly can be. You matter to me. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. They all matter. I'm so very close to 1,000 followers. I'm excited, and I would love to have you keep coming back, and we'll talk next week, of course, about November 26th or October 26th through November 1st, and I will see you then. Thank you.